Okay, so I was gonna do a Q&A video next, but I recently ran into some trouble with the software. So instead, I figured this would be a fun chance to do a quick little grab bag style video. Something to upload while my brain puts itself back together, and the Q&A video gets redone from ground zero. So here is the 10-second, 1 minute, 10-minute drawing challenge. Are people still doing these? I decided to put up a poll. Goblin or Kobold? Which should I draw for the challenge? Naturally, it was a perfect split between 42 people, so I decided to put it into a random item picker, which gave some interesting results. After considering giving up on the video right then and there, I made a quick executive decision to draw Kobold. Now, I'm the type of guy who works terribly under pressure, so when this was what I was able to come up with in 10 seconds, I knew I was fine. But I ain't no quitter, most of the time, so I moved on to the 1 minute part. Look, yeah, I know it wasn't exactly 10 seconds, but I panicked on the last 3, so just cut me some slack, dude. I'll admit, it felt nice to have a 50 whole extra seconds to figure something out, but that still isn't a lot of time at all. So without doing a gesture skeleton, I just started with the old reliable, a circle. Figuring out what I was doing after that was a bit of a panic, and I ended up spending more time freaking out about what pose to do than actually drawing anything, which is why the minute went by and I got lost at the arms. But anyway, I wrapped the sketch up outside the clock. You can see those adjustments in red. I wasn't really sure if this challenge required me to attempt to recreate the exact same drawing in the different amounts of times, but I figured it'd be safe to assume that, and I'd ran with the crouch pose for the final iteration, cause ain't nothing scream Kobold like a little monkey crouch pose. Getting 10 minutes was a lot better at first. I was able to sketch out a better pose, like sort of an after the jump type landing thingy. That was all fine and dandy until I realized I'd spent over 2 minutes doing that, and if I've learned anything from this challenge, it's that time is really fast and stuff. So I hurried up and got onto the second step. Smoothing out lines and refining shapes was easy enough. It should go without saying, but a lot of the time, knowing where you want a drawing to go beforehand is a bajillion times better than wading through the pond of figuring it out as you go. Remember this leg, remember this for later. I threw some clothes on and prepared to add the details, now feeling the sting of urgency even more, as that step burnt another 2 minutes. Step 3 was a weird one. Normally, this is where I'd add character flair and decorate the clothes and stuff like that, but I was running out of time. It was safe to say I was sweating bullets at this point. Due to that, I just threw on some really basic armor pieces and the classic nondescript arm wraps. The most detailed I was able to get with the decorations was probably the print on the top and the tooth necklace. Also, at this point, I discovered the error I made with the leg. Yeah, nah, that just does not look right, does it? But at this point, I had no time to fix it. But apparently I thought I had time to color the entire thing, so step 4, I guess, coloring 25% of the drawn surfaces. Good job, idiot. I figured I could just go with the basic outline and fill method, which got me a good ways into the process before I realized I f***ed it up. I didn't really even consider just scrapping the colored layer entirely. I suppose I just wanted to get any of it done, so I continued, pushing the 10-minute mark closer and closer. Eventually I finished the coloring up, now within a minute of the finish line, so I decided to use the next few seconds to ink over whatever else I could get to. I don't know why I started to shade like this. I'm not actually sure what the thought process behind that was. It looks really bad, and I figured it out eventually not to do it, but yeah, there we go. But that was, the time panic was real. This is the last 10 seconds, and I'm going in and tooling around with the fingers there. Ooh, this challenge was rough. In the end, the drawing came out serviceable, but not as good as I'd have liked, but hey, that's what to expect when trying to draw something in exactly 10 minutes. I think the main takeaway for this is, your deadline could be a lot worse. I don't know. What did you all think about this non-serial video, though? I would really like to work on getting some different types of content out, and I'm looking for all sorts of new ideas. The next one I had was maybe some sort of draw your comments type video down the line in the future, but I don't know. If y'all have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. Making Monsters Misguided episodes is kind of a big undertaking between the script, drawing, and editing, and then trying to find the time to do all of that, and the dead air in the channel between uploads kind of bugs me, so I'm trying to fill it. Thanks for watching, though. See y'all in the near future with the Q&A video, and, yup.